Because there's a lot of drug addicts that go to very, very, very steep fucking, situations to get their drugs, whether it be sell themselves, whether it be commit robbery, whether it mean fucking kill somebody.
In the American criminal justice system, a defendant is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in the court of law. What is that one, like 60 feet?
Like 80, 100, something like that. And there's spaces between the boards like that. We used to get drunk and run across it.
Did you ever fall? You wouldn't live, right?
Oh, probably not. That water ain't but like 2 foot deep. Yeah, well, when we were, when I was hanging out with all my buddies and shit, we used to take our cars back there, on the trail that goes to the bridge, but it's real tight. You gotta damn near crawl out the window to get out of the fucking car when you get back there. Yeah, I mean, we used to go back there and sit on the bridge, you can run across that motherfucker, but there's spaces in between we always used to go out there and get fucked up so you could run across the bridge without falling.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
And if you fall, you're gonna die because it's pretty high up, so.
Well, so you're not very risk adverse, huh?
No shit. And then when they questioned me, like 4 detectives bombarded me. They're like, well, if you know something, it's got to be weighing on your conscience. I said, don't try to guilt trip me, motherfucker, because I didn't have nothing to do with that shit.
Did they come in thinking they already had their mind made up, or did they come in with an open mind? It seems like
they
just...
came in with the detective that came to pick me up, that took me down to the police post to take that polygraph, even told me himself that he didn't think that I did something like that. Well, they asked me, they said that my phone pinned on the cell phone tower in Delphi that day and all, but that's bullshit. I wasn't in Delphi that day.
They ask you?
Yeah, and I remember I was at my mom's house at my Uncle Toby's, and I remember seeing her on the news,
Yeah.
So my mom's like, oh my God. And I remember seeing that on the news at my Uncle Toby's house, but they said my phone pinged in Delphi on the day of the murder. I said, well, they're like, what was your phone number? I don't fucking know. You know how many phones I've had? I get paranoid. And the detective's like, how many phones have you had? I said, you know how many phones I've traded for drugs? They said my phone pinged in Delphi on the day of the murder. I said, well, they're like, what was your phone number? I don't fucking know. A lot of people, especially Newton County, they don't see me for who I am. They just see me for what happened. With a plea bargain for 45 years for me to take a polygraph for the homicide in Delphi of those 2 little girls. And I took a polygraph and I passed it. Well, one of the questions they asked me, I answered a question, and then they asked me a question back to back. So I was still trying to comprehend. My mind was still trying to comprehend another one. So they said that it was deceptive. So basically what they did, Drinsky, the prosecutor here, said, well, since you didn't pass the polygraph, we're going to take the 45-year plea off the table. So that's what happened.
Oh, what question did they tell you showed deception on during your polygraph for the Delphi girls?
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable answering that question. That's still under investigation.
Why did if Delphi's done with you, why did you tell me that you didn't feel comfortable telling me which question you failed on your polygraph because it was still under investigation? Your words.
I mean, I haven't they're still posting shit about me. YouTube is. So
No. You didn't feel comfortable telling me which question you failed during the Delphi polygraph because it was still under investigation. Is that
I told you what question I failed. I failed the question when they asked me if I ever wished somebody was dead.
Yeah, you did tell me, you're right. But initially, you didn't because it was still under investigation. And if that, in fact, was the question, that doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? That's my question.
They asked me, did I kill Abby and Liberty? I said no. They asked me if I knew who did it. I said no. They asked me if I was any way directly involved or indirectly involved in that murder. I said no. So if they believed that I lied on any of those questions, they would have sat in that fucking interrogation room and drilled me until I fucking came out with whatever the fuck they thought I knew. But they didn't. They let me walk. They brought me back to the fucking jail. That right there shows that they don't think I fucking did that shit.
Okay, I'm asking for myself. That question is for me, like I said. That's my question.
And I just answered it.
Okay. I feel like you didn't, but... Gary, on your Facebook, someone took a screenshot of it. They put it on Reddit, and it said that a couple days before the Delphi double homicides, so you posted something that said something about fuck the cops. I didn't try to pick up a 14-year-old girl. Do you remember that? Or I mean, it was in the beginning of 2017.
Yeah, some fucking, if I could have my, if somebody get my Facebook, some lady called me and said that fucking somebody said that I tried to pick up her daughter or some shit, and I didn't, you know?
Oh, okay. Did the cops call you about that, or was that just Facebook drama?
No, that was just some lady on Facebook saying that if she didn't fucking, if I didn't bring her daughter back, she's gonna call the cops on me. I was like, call the cops, bitch, because I didn't pick your daughter up.
Okay.
And I can't remember who it was, but that's honestly what that was about. Trying to say that I tried to pick up an underage girl, which I didn't, and I was underage myself. So I'm pretty sure I was, but I don't remember.
I mean, fucking, they really want to fucking try to pin this shit on me. And then fucking they can try to figure out and pinpoint, like, oh, were you here? They have to prove I was on that fucking bridge that day. I wasn't. So there's no way they can prove that.
Like on the news or something?
Yeah, it was on the news.
And so, right, and that's a major thing. Like, what did you think when you got, was everybody just in shock or what?
Well, yeah, because my mom's like, what the fuck? And then I seen the TV, I was like, whoa.
And then what'd you got, like, you guys didn't talk about it, or? I mean, don't you want to?
Well, yeah, I mean, we were like, that's fucked up. I mean, my mom's a paranoid person anyway, so I mean, she started talking crazy shit, like, oh my god, I was, look, mom, I don't know.
What was she saying?
She started. What my mom always used to say, she's like, well, I think it's a trucker that was passing through. I'm like, Mom, I don't fucking know. You know, that's a good, good logic. You know.
Yeah, no, people say that. So she's also on the hunt for the killer. Aw, God bless her.
One person that I talked to has said this. This case in Newton County was way too sloppy. I got arrested for it 2 days after it happened. That shit in Delphi happened 4 years ago.
Yeah. So, wait, finish that point. I don't want to take your thought away because I'm trying to figure out the conclusion to that sentence, though.
But they were trying to say, like, Garett Kirts was too sloppy to do that shit in Delphi, because I mean, honestly, that shit had to have been thought out, premeditated. That shit didn't just happen on spur of the moment,
I think it probably did.
Just from
I don't think human beings.
Just from the outside looking in.
I think Bridge Guy probably has like mental illness, possibly like multiple concussions, and or also was infused with drugs. I don't think that human beings do evil stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you were saying that. But how do people? There's trails then? That's what people say, but where? I don't see any trails when I look at the maps.
Well, where Ron's property is, where it goes back behind the barn, where the horses always go.
Okay.
Down there along the creek, there's a sandbar, and there's a path. I rode Ron's foiler back there one time and rode for like 8 hours.
Did you?
Yeah, I made trails all the way through there.
It came to you after you were arrested in April, right?
Yeah, that's what aggravates me, because I wasn't even a person of interest until this shit happened.
Oh, someone said, did you lock yourself in your room for a week directly after the murders, as a family member claims? I think that's the most important question they wrote.
Did I what?
Remember how we were talking about your cousin Tiffany? I think that's what this is. It says, did you lock yourself in your room for a week directly after the murders, as a family member claims? The most important question I think you could answer, that person said.
She told my mom the reason that she did that shit was to get everybody to shut the fuck up. When I was talking shit about your family, getting everybody to shut the fuck up about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense, but someone said that was what was happening. It was suspicious to her after you were arrested, and she said that you're under investigation, so I don't know. Okay.
I don't really know her. That's my Uncle Toby's granddaughter. I mean, I met her once or twice.
Someone said, do you know Derek German?
Nope.
Were you in that area around that time, which I think we talked about, you may be working at the hog plant?
Yeah, I mean, I was either working at the hog plant, but I mean, I remember waking up at my mom's house, and that shit was all over the news, like when they found them. So I was in Kokomo that time.
Yep, that's what you said. Okay, and then you aren't, as far as you know, at least by name, you aren't aware of the German family, correct?
No, not whatsoever.
What about the Patty family? Last name Patty?
Nope.
How about the Williams family?
The only Williams I know is a dude named Dustin Williams from Frankfurt. That's about it. Okay. Which I don't think there's any relation there.
And then, do you know the German family? Or wait.
No, I don't.
No. Okay. How did they know each other? Or like, you didn't know the girls, you knew Michaela and Ashley.
Yeah.
Now, you said that she's Ashley's cousin, or?
No, well, I think she was Libby's cousin.
Libby's cousin, okay. Oh, okay. Someone asked that yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Yep. And then what else was asked?
I'm not sure.
Should I open it back up? I could, but I didn't know any of those names, but
All of a sudden, everybody wants to act like I killed those little girls in Delphi based on a fucking alleged fucking crime that I committed in Newton County. I wasn't even anywhere near a fucking suspect 4 years ago when this fucking shit happened. Now everybody wants to play detective on fucking YouTube and Facebook and podcasts and shit and act like they're a fucking detective. That's why I get aggravated. Where were these motherfuckers 4 years ago? Why weren't they fucking talking to me then? The only thing that worries me about prison is if I have this shit being questioned about it all over the news and I get to prison. Crimes against kids are fucking frowned upon.
He called that anonymous tip line and tried to go get my dad at work, and my dad shut that shit down. He's like, call my attorney, I'm not talking to you.
do you think that it could be someone you used to do drugs with? Or do you think it's a crime someone could have committed on drugs? Like, what would have been the motive?
I don't know. I don't see what anybody's motive would be to do crazy, sadistic like that. You know what I mean?
I guess it's sadistic, yeah, like... Do you know? Like, I know it's all rumor, but...
No.
Kill on
That
spot.
shit, so, and when I talked to that reporter that Ed Bounds had, I said they stopped. She's like, do you know how the girls were killed? I said, yeah, they were stabbed. She goes, how'd you know that? I said, Michaela told us. She told all of us about that shit.
They were stabbed.
She said they stopped counting stab wounds and so on both of them.
That's a trail system, right? There's different trails that go for, like, miles in each direction.
I think. I mean, I've never been on one.
I don't know. It's not Ron's, but they were found on Ron's. I don't know. I think it was across the creek.
Because I don't think the bridge goes all the way back to Ron's property. I don't know. You know, I don't even know where Ron's property line ends.
Right. Yeah.
Because there's a cemetery, like right on the borderline of Ron's pasture, and I'm not sure who owns that.
Okay. Is that the cemetery in that town, or is there like more than one?
There's more than one. I'm pretty sure. I've never been to the end of it.
Okay.
We've always went out to the middle and came back. Because honestly,
It's long, right? It's a long bridge.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
Yeah.
But I think that the end of it looks just like the entrance. You know, it's gravel piled up and shit. I mean,
But when you ever cross the bridge, did you ever do anything at the end of the bridge? You grew up on the bridge. What is there to do at the end of that bridge? Is there another trail? Is there, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? A hill or
Ron's
something?
property was back by the creek where it drops down over the hill. Because there's a four-wheeler trail where I used to ride my four-wheeler down there.
Sure, I know which one's the southeast.
I've never been back there in the daylight.
Oh.
They think I'm good at it. If I was so good at what the fuck I do, why would I have been caught for a fucking homicide 2 days after it happened and left my DNA all over the fucking body?
I think that was just.
That was pretty fucking stupid, wasn't it?
I think that it was. Yeah. Yeah. Your DNA was on the body.
On Nicole's? Yes.
On Ray's.
Huh?
Never mind. So maybe you guys weren't together then. That would mean why you were withdrawing, not using, and
I think she was in Florida. I'm not sure.
In February.
Yeah, I'm not positive, so don't quote me on that. But
to get clean, right?
Yeah, I didn't have to worry about her no more. I mean, I started dating other people when she was in Florida.
Like who?
I fucked around with Amber. Dated a girl named Michaela.
Okay. So you were sleeping around, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, did you give them like the information you remember that you told me, and so they could then go check it out with your family?
Yeah.
Okay.
They went and talked to my dad, went and talked to my mom, all that shit.
I thought when they went to talk to your dad that he said no. I thought you said something like that.
He did. He wouldn't talk to him, but they tried to go talk to him.
Oh, for the alibi.
Yeah. Well, no, they wanted to talk to him about... Because my dad was called in as an anonymous tip, and they went to talk to him at work. My dad said, look, talk to my lawyer.
Well, I'm pretty sure I've narrowed down where I was at. February 7th was my birthday. I was working at Packers.
Is your birthday? You
Yeah.
were born in February? Okay.
Yeah, I was working at Packers at that time. I had a girl I was working with named Amber take me to Lafayette to get some spice. She took me back up to my grandma's house. I got all fucked up, didn't go to work the next day. And I went in a fucking spiral getting fucked up and shit. And then I'm pretty sure I was at my grandma's house. And then my mom came and picked me up and then took me back to my Uncle Toby's house so I could fucking, clean myself out. I didn't want to do it at my grandma's. Would have been my 19th or 20th birthday.
And so were you clean? Like, do you remember that birthday because you were clean and then you started using again?
I mean, I wasn't clean at all. I got high on my birthday.
Oh, okay. But you worked at Packers, so that's okay. Well, that's good.
I'm pretty sure I was working at Packers at that time, yes. I mean, they could fucking tell you if I was or not.
Worked at Packers February 7th. And on that day is when you remember Amber taking you to Lafayette for Spice?
Yep.
Did she work at this plant too?
Yeah.
Okay, and so that would have been your last day working at Packers or not?
I'm pretty sure because I got off the night before, and then I woke up freaking out because I missed work, and my grandma told me she wasn't going to take me because I was still fucked up.
Oh, does your mom and grandma live together?
No.
Okay, so grandma's in Lafayette's house?
No, my grandma's in Brookston.
Being late, and then is it just one of those jobs, like if you don't show up or you're late, then that's it? Like one shot and you're out?
Yeah, because I was in orientation. So
okay.
if you fucking show up and do the orientation, or you get fired. If you miss one day, you're gone.
Yep, that's usually what it is here.
But when I got with her, I got strung out on meth. I didn't talk to my family for 5 months. They didn't even know where the fuck I was at. They were going to report me missing because they hadn't talked to me, all because of Ashley. I got out of jail.
When?
I had a warrant because I was staying with her, and fucking, she'd leave me at the house and go run off, and I'd wake up, she wouldn't be there. I'm like, what the fuck? And then, what I was telling you about her ex-boyfriend, Henry, she would leave me at the house and go manipulate him into her getting him high, or him getting her high, and then, she would tell him shit, and, he'd have all of his buddies come over and kick me out of her house, and then, 20 minutes later, she'd call me back, oh, I miss you, come back. Like, bitch, you just kicked me out of the house. Why do you... She plays mind games like that, and
wait.
That shit's what fucked me, messed my head up a lot is because of her. She made me feel like I was 2 inches tall. Made me feel like I didn't mean nothing to her.
The one part.
Honestly, I can't even tell you where I was at. I mean, I was at my Uncle Toby's house before, but at the same time, I was running around getting high. I mean, I know I don't remember. I can tell you right now, I remembered if I would kill 2 little girls. I know I didn't do that shit.
Well, that was going to be my next question is, Garett, what kind of drugs are you fucking taking? Because could that be something that, that shit is I don't know. I feel like something like this has to be tied to some kind of altered state because it's just not.
Well, I can tell you right now, I have never gotten high on anything where I've woken up and not remembered what I did the night before.
Okay.
She told me that Sheena Cottrell and Nick Edwards had fucking videotapes of the shit, and that she heard them talking about it. And then when I asked her about it, she's like, "Oh, I don't know nothing."
And were you like, "Why did you just say that then?"
Yeah. And then she shut it down, wouldn't fucking talk about it. Someone claimed to have video of it.
What did she say that happened in the video? What did
I don't know. I didn't fucking ask.
Am I misspeaking? I know sometimes I don't make any damn sense.
I'm really fucking over talking about the Delphi shit, really. I didn't do it, so I don't know why everybody's trying to fucking harass me about it. I'm
not trying to harass you. I'm talking to you. That's all. I'm not trying to harass you, and I don't judge you, Garett. I'm being honest with you. I'm not going to lie.
I don't give a fuck if you judge me. I know I didn't fucking do this shit. That's all that matters to me. I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks.
I know, but why are you getting defensive? I've been trying to help you clear your name, and I still am. I know it's frustrating, and I understand. You can take it out on me. That's okay.
I'm not trying to take it out on anybody, but I've been in this motherfucker for a year and a half, and before this case in Newton County even happened, I was nowhere near a fucking suspect. Then all of a sudden, I'm fucking allegedly accused of a murder that has no fucking, that has several, sudden everybody wants to act like I killed those little girls in Delphi based on a fucking alleged fucking crime that I committed in Newton County. I wasn't even anywhere near a fucking suspect 4 years ago when this fucking shit happened. Now everybody wants to play detective on fucking YouTube and Facebook and podcasts and shit and act like they're a fucking detective. That's why I get aggravated. Where were these motherfuckers 4 years ago? Why weren't they fucking talking to me then?
Well, I think there are some people that think, the people that think you did it think that you are good at what you do. And then the people that think you didn't do it don't think you are. And I don't know what to think. I've told you that. I'm trying. And I told you, it's not my opinion. That's not what I report on at all. I don't have my opinion. I asked you from me, and I understand that you're saying, well, I don't give a fuck what your questions are. I don't care what you think. Like, I'm talking about the case. That's fine, and I won't ask it anymore. But I was wondering, it would make me feel better to know the answer to that, and it's okay. It's not my business, and I'm sorry for upsetting you.
Well, people that say they think I'm good at it. If I was so good at what the fuck I do, why would I have been caught for a fucking homicide 2 days after it happened and left my DNA all over the fucking body?
I think that was just...
That was pretty fucking stupid, wasn't it?
I think that it was, yeah. Your DNA was on the body?
On Nicole's? Yes.
On Ray's?
Huh?
Never mind. Definitely a change in modus operandi, right? I don't know. I feel like there was, I don't know why that, I still don't understand. I can't answer that personally and honestly to you, because until the trial's over and you and I can sit down and talk truth, I think it's possible, especially with the drug use. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this. You think what's possible? Answer that question.
I think it's possible that you could be the bridge guy. If
you think that's possible, then I have no fucking desire talking to you whatsoever.
Do you think that night that she told you that she heard someone had said there was videos, do you think that was when you and her first were able to talk about it and it was like still fresh?
It wasn't even Ashley just herself that told me that. It was Ashley and a woman named Tamsin Rick told me that shit.
Same girl that told you that you had a hit out on you?
Yeah.
Did you ever worry
That'd be
about
the one to talk
your
to.
mom's safety, your girlfriend's safety? Did you ever, like, did you look over your shoulder more? Like, I know everybody says
No.
that, but you personally, no?
No, because when I heard that shit, I mean, I tried to meet it head on when she told me who it was. I called him. I said, so what, you looking to fuck me up or what? You know where I'm at.
Oh, wait. What did I say? Maybe I said the wrong thing. What did I just say? Help me, Garett. I'm sorry.
You said, did I worry about my safety or anybody else's safety after she told me that?
Did you worry about your girlfriend's safety, your mom, your grandma, your sister, whatever, knowing that killer was on the loose all that time? Did you look constantly around your back? Like, were you looking over your shoulder, making sure that there's a killer on the loose? So you, not to be mean, but you aren't wrapped up in the Delphi murders. Like, you didn't even really think about it. Is that safe to say?
No. I mean, it doesn't involve me. I don't fucking think about it.
Well, when there's a serial sadistic killer, in your own words, on the loose, you know, I'm just saying, I know you're a man, so you don't have to think like that. But as far as, like, your sister, your mom, your girlfriend, did you ever tell Ashley, like, hey, be safe, you know? Or, like, when you and Michaela were hanging out,
because Ashley chose to put herself in situations that she would have to worry about. You know what I mean? I didn't.
No. I'm talking about the bridge guy being on the loose. So, like, when you and Michaela were...
I get what you're saying. No, I didn't worry about that at all. It doesn't involve me. I didn't worry about it.
Okay.
And like I said, I mean, I've said it before. If they were really serious and hell-bent on thinking that I fucking did it, they'd be up here talking to me about it. They wouldn't just fucking lay in limbo and then boom, fucking hit me with it. They wouldn't do that.
Well, they did talk to you about it, Garett. And you said you answered all their questions.
Again, they wouldn't be waiting to charge me with that shit after this trial's over. That makes no fucking sense. That case is way worse than what it is here. So if they really believed that I had something to do with that shit, I'd have a warrant for my arrest for that fucking murder of those two little girls. I'm not stupid.
I know you're not. You're anything but stupid. I hope that's not what I was intending.
That's the whole reason why Ed Bounds and everybody else is trying to fucking make a story. That's why they wanted to interview me, because they're waiting for me to fucking slip up and say something, which that's not going to happen. Like I said, I don't have nothing to hide. So I'll keep talking. I'll keep fucking, doing interviews, polygraphs, whatever the fuck I got to do.
Yeah, no, but that's good, because I think that's the right choice, because you want to put it to bed, and that's good, because it doesn't matter about Ed and all that shit, or even the cops. If you're not worried about that, you need to worry about what people think about you when you get where you're going. Because like you said, it's a lot of things, Garett, and you have to step back and look at it logically. You know what I mean? Factually. And so, but I'm here to help if you wanna keep trying.
Well, I mean, I need to talk to my lawyer because, I mean, fucking, you know what I mean? I'm not fucking an attorney. I don't know the law.
But have you heard back from them?
Who?
The state police?
No.
No. What did you ever ask? Just curious. Did you ever ask why didn't you guys question me 2 years ago?
Yeah.
What did they say?
And they didn't really have anything to say.
They just had the questions.
Because they're like, do you know why we're here? I said, yeah, all over Facebook. On YouTube, of course, you guys have to investigate an anonymous tip. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, I got upset with them. Like, what am I mad for? You guys up here pointing the finger at me and like, oh well, it's got to be weighing on your conscience, Kirts. I said, nothing's weighing on my conscience because I know.
And I'll take a polygraph, right?
Yeah, and I took the polygraph.
The same day?
No, the day after. And Richard Strong told me, he's like, he goes, if you hear anything, call me and let me know, and we'll do this again.
Me too, please. Yeah. If you hear anything in the jail.
Do.
Are you chewing in there?
No. I wish.
I was gonna say that might be nice if you're having a hard time, but okay. Did Ron ever take you to the murder spot? If yes, what did you see? Is it a ravine hard to see from the creek or what?
I don't even know where those two girls were found at.
I think it was on Ron's property. I don't know where, but
the only part
up
I've
the
ever
hill
been on
or
Ron's
something.
property was back by the creek where it drops down over the hill, because there's a four-wheeler trail where I used to ride my four-wheeler down there. Me, Michaela Hartman, which is one of the family members, I've known her like for years. Me, Michaela Hartman, Jimmy Snowberger, and a bunch of friends used to go back there and smoke weed, walk across the bridge and shit.
That so there was an interview on Inside Edition where Mr. Logan walked them down to where the girls were found, and it was like really rough terrain, like bad, like someone couldn't have dragged them there.
Yeah, woods is rougher to fucking top.
Well, is there people that hunt in those woods? Somebody asked.
No, I've known Ron my whole life, and I've asked him to hunt out there, and he never let me.
Just kind of, once you got arrested, do you think they were thinking, oh, he helped take care of the horses, let's check him out?
Yeah, I mean, somebody called in and said that fucking, and then they had to fucking, obviously they're going to go investigate it. I don't blame them. They're doing their fucking job. He called that anonymous tip line and like tried to go get my dad at work, and my dad shut that shit down. He's like, call my attorney. I'm not talking to you.
Well, you know what I'm saying? That's why certain people are saying, like, without a doubt it's you. Then there's people saying, there's people saying that there's no way it could be possible. And then other people saying that they worry they could pin it on you because it's convenient. And so maybe that's why they came out with a second sketch after the Bowen arrest with you and Christopher and...
At the same time, though, I don't see how there's any similarities between this case and that case. Oh, yeah, I've heard they thought it was Fouts, the sheriff, me, they thought it was my dad, fucking all that shit.
Who's your dad?
Mark Kirts.
Ever talked to you about Delphi when it happened? Didn't they, like... No. So they...
Oh, Ron Logan's known my dad since he was a baby. Ron's known me since I was a baby. He's my grandpa's best friend. I've known Ron my whole life.
Okay.
And...
So
for them saying that I went to Ron Logan's property and did that shit, I was always out there with my father,
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Well, I've seen one of them. I don't think I look like it. Honestly, I don't. I don't have any hair. I haven't had hair for a long time. I shave my head.
Again, do you feel, didn't they tell you, oh, we're taking this off the table? That was like the excuse they used at least for not wanting to do a plea deal. So are you going to trial?
Oh, yeah, I'm going 100%,
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see what they're trying to accomplish by saying that. Because if any kind of law enforcement thought that I had any kind of involvement in that, I would be charged with it, you know what I mean?
Right, well, that's what you would think,
Unless they're waiting for me to get convicted here, and then they're going to try to, charge me with it, which, I'll have to go to trial on that. I don't care. I didn't do that shit, so...
What's that? Garett? Oh, you broke up.
I heard rumors about, through the grapevine in town about, and I told the police that, I told them everything I did.
So...
I was smoking spice around that time, and, when I didn't have that shit, I was in bed puking all day, so there's, I couldn't even move.
Yeah, so spice is meth.
No, spice is, that's synthetic marijuana. I was smoking spice and I was doing meth.